Well, my dad has a close friend who's an anaesthetist at the hospital, so he was able to get me in quite easily, so that was helpful.
Well, I was struggling to find a work placement and I wanted to do something in the area of German and business because that's what I want to do at uni. So I asked my German teacher if she had any thoughts, and luckily she knew someone who worked for DHL, which is a German company.
I spoke to a family friend and he knew a guy, he knew the chairman there, so he put me in contact. I spoke to him and he managed to find me a placement.
Well, I got to go to lots of the different areas of the hospital and get a bit of a feel for everything. So I got to go on a ward round and I got to look in the labs, and I got to see some blood samples and things like that, and sit in clinics, and I actually even got to go and sit in surgery.
I led a group doing spellings and played outside with them, played football, sports activities, artwork, literacy, numeracy.
Well, I was in the garment technician department, so like they did all like the samples that they got from all the suppliers and like measured them to see if they were the right fit, and then see if there was like any problems with the fabric or like any holes in it or stuff.
Sitting in on the surgeries, I found it really interesting to see how it actually works. It was a lot more relaxed than I thought it would be, so it was quite interesting.
Probably sitting in theatre, I found that really interesting, and it wasn't really what I expected, but it was enjoyable.
I enjoyed mixing with different age groups and different people from different backgrounds, really.
All of it. Even the boring stuff, yeah. I think the best bit was probably talking to the CBT coach though, because what I want to do is psychology, and that was definitely psychology. Like the rest of it taught me how I could sort of link nutrition and psychology together in the different areas and all that. But I think talking to the CBT coach was brilliant because she sort of went through her training and everything and how she got into it and everything. And I think that was brilliant, yeah.
There was a lot of kind of interaction with people, and some quite difficult conversations. Like I spent some time in an oncology clinic, so patients who had cancer, and there was one man who'd only found out the week before, so he was very emotional about it, and it was quite difficult to sit with him and witness him experiencing such a troubling time, really.
Most difficult would have been the conference call in German, because I'm a perfectionist, so I have to try and get things right first time, so it was very difficult talking to a native German and trying to get things right.
Probably getting up at 6 in the morning and not finishing till 6, half 6 as well, so that was tough. It's something I wasn't really used to.
It's helped me like decide almost, or like finalise my like career path, because obviously I went in there like thinking I wanted to do fashion design, and I still do, and they took me to the fashion design department, so like just for like a little talk, so it's dead interesting to see what they do and stuff like that.
It's made me realise that I think I could do anything in psychology and love it, which is great.
Well, medicine was something I'd always considered, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go for it, because obviously it's a massive commitment. But like actually getting to experience it's really helped me to know it's something I want, so it's given me like the driving power to actually go for it.
Because I wanted to study medicine, it's really going to be helpful for seeing what it's actually like, and I got to speak to a lot of people that have been practicing medicine for a long time now, so it really gave me good insight into how I need to approach it.
Because I seem to do well and I obviously made an impression on them, I've been offered to apply for an internship, a 6 to 8 week internship during the summer, during my first and second years of uni, which will hopefully help me to get a job there if I want to. So that's really exciting, yeah.
Well, I want to study sociology at university, so this will help me with my reference, and also the different skills that I learn and like the research and the presentation that will help me for when I want to like succeed in the future.
I think it's important to find a good work placement. Like I know a lot of people who just kind of went because they were told they needed work experience, so they just went wherever they could go. I think it's important to look around and really think about what you want to do and find somewhere that's going to help you in the future.
I'd say to try really hard to find a placement that will actually be beneficial for you, so you can put it in your personal statement. There's no point going for one like working with your parents, because that won't actually do anything for you.
Just really try and find something that will kind of link in with what you want to do in the future, because it's a perfect opportunity.
Send out a lot of emails, follow them up with a phone call, because an email by itself isn't the best way to go about it. I found you don't really get much response. If you ring them up, you're putting a bit more pressure on them really to give you a placement.